Welcome back, JazzBars. We hope you enjoyed the break. But now, as my brother from New Jersey, Reggie Noble, Redman, said it's time for some action. So we already did the jazz bit. For those of y'all just joining us, you walked into JazzBars. Jazzbah Presents JazzBars. Hakim B, that's me, and Friends. Best part of this show is that, not me, absolutely not. That's not worth the price of admission. The best part of the show is the end friends part. Because I get to bring people like Dave Pancouche on bass, Zach Freeman on vocal percussion, Magic, we're gonna call it he does magic, and Romeo Alonzo on keys and sax. Judge a person by their friends. I have some fucking cool friends. Amen? Amen. As we say in the right church. So, wherever you put fucking and amen in the same sentence, I know. But the church is not letting you do that all the time. So, anyway. JazzBars, the funky fusion, the illegitimate child of jazz and hip-hop. So jazz is really the father of hip-hop, and then hip-hop will spawn something else that we will then tell our children is not music when we get old. So it happens. It's a circle of life, right? So rather than get into the lecture about that, we're going to start this one with some Robert Nesta Marley. So I was lucky enough to write a poem during Veterans Day about our vets, but it was specifically about Buffalo soldiers who were very much part of New Mexico history. Those of you that didn't know, or who skipped that class in high school to go out and smoke a bowl. So here you go. I'll get you caught up. Yeah. Buffalo soldier, dread like Rasta. There was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America. Stolen from Africa, brought to America. Fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. I don't know if it were the Cheyenne or the Comanches. All I know is it was better than being called boy or nigga. I always sort of dug that story about our dark, curly hair like wool being the reason we got the Buffalo name. But then again, the Bible described Jesus' hair the same way. Maybe he a Buffalo soldier too. But the best story is about Private John Randall, Troop G, 10th Cavalry Regiment. He was responsible for 2 civilians on a hunting trip when 70 Cheyenne ambushed. The 2 civilians became immediate casualties. Randall's horse shot out from under him. But he walked walked away with a gunshot wound to the shoulder, some lance wounds, and the lives of 13 of his attackers. Held him out with only his pistol to help arrive from a nearby camp. Rumor has it the Cheyenne, always honorable in battle, spread the word about this new type of warrior who fought like a cornered buffalo, who like a buffalo had suffered wound after wound, yet had not died, America, who like a buffalo had suffered wound after wound, yet had not died, America, just like the Cheyenne. But the buffalo was something else, I tell you. Like the revered indigenous symbol, the buffalo provided everything from clothing to shelter, food, and tools. Just like a black soldier regiment found in peacetime, used in wartime to forest trails, deliver mail, and be national park rangers. Behemoth, like American dreams, often weighing over a ton, like a separate but equal military, like the hostile people of Suggs, Wyoming, where one of us was killed and two injured in gunfights with locals at Camp Benton's. Like we can fight the same wars, but we can't eat at the same counters and serve anyway. The buffalo means something, means provisions in the native tradition, because that's what us men and women did to provide for our families. Walked into a wilderness of country, not knowing if we'd return, but the check would make it home. The U.S. military promised us that, though it didn't promise us full citizenship. The buffalo means consistency, stalwart, stable, sturdy in battle. 18 medals of honor between 1865 and 1899. We had the highest level of re-enlistments and the lowest levels of desertion in the entire frontier army. The buffalo means blessing, means abundant, means once the wars were over, we settled amongst those that gave us our name. We mixed families out of oppression. We made history out of slavery. We built nations and buried civilizations. Did the job for those who did a job on us. Because sometimes you love things that don't necessarily love you back, America. Because sometimes you love things that don't necessarily love you back, America. The buffalo means gratitude. So I give thanks to my buffalo brothers and sisters today to remind myself that we don't become veterans until we stop fighting. To remind myself that we don't become veterans until we stop fighting. And we've been fighting all these years. We've been fighting all these years. Just a buffalo soldier in the heart of America. Stolen from Africa, brought to America. Said he was fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Said he was buffalo soldier, win the war for America. Said he was buffalo soldier, win the war for America. Win the war for America. Win the war for America. That's so much fun. Yeah, so we're up here having fun. So again, for those of you that just walked in, welcome to JazzBars, Jazzbah Presents JazzBars. We want to thank Don Putz. We want to thank Ken Lingad. There's lots of lights. I don't know. I think Don's right there and Ken's right there. So if you see those guys, you should shake a hand now, as Donnie Hathaway once said, because they had a vision. And they said, you know, they know the JazzBah is awesome, but they said, you don't know the JazzBah is awesome. So they brought it to you. And they asked a punk-ass kid like me to call my friends up and put some music on this stage. That's what we try and do. So we appreciate y'all. And the motto for JazzBars is to show that hip-hop and jazz are not that far apart, that we come together around lots of different things. And there was a whole lecture about it in the first set, but this set we're just gonna make music. So if y'all cool with that, we gonna be cool with this. That's cool? Cool like that? We cool like this. That's right. So Dave, Zach, Romeo, and Hakim, we will guide you through the next hour. So you guys pick it up and I'll follow. Let me follow. As those of you who are very fond of ventriloquists know that ventriloquists can throw their voice. What Romeo has done is he has thrown his keys over to Zach. Zach has captured his keys and allowed Romeo's 10 fingers to be freed up to play something else while he loops. So we just allowed Romeo to shapeshift and be in two places at once. As Dave pulls down the downbeat, and Zach does all things magical. And I keep stalling till I think of something to rap to you guys. I could just cover. Check it, old school, yeah. MC and I, people call me Milk. When I'm rocking at the party, I feel no guilt. MC and I, people call me Milk. When I'm rocking at the party, I feel no guilt. Biz is chillin', Milk is chillin'. What more can I say? Top illa, that's what we got. Got it good, since you understood. Clap your hands, the hands you clap. If the girl's at the party, it's the girl I'm at. What? You felt that right there. Josh felt that. Clap your hands if your hands you clap. If your girl's at your party, it's the girl I'm at. Something sad. Oh my God, my life has been kinda hard. Less time in her arms, most time on the job. From 65, 9 to 5, made her life feel horrible. Always about a problem or some type of squabble. APD on their knees like please y'all don't argue. When our friends hesitant, when we're like he started it. All of it, take it with a grain of salt. The only way we sleep tonight is saying it ain't our fault. So go get all the shit you bought and you can throw it on top. Right on top the bonfire started in my heart. I think it's time that you and I should spend some time apart. Let my heartbeat down so you can start to hear your thoughts. Yeah. Turn my heartbeat down so you can start to hear your thoughts. Turn my heartbeat down. Got a baby on the way, but her name ain't Brenda. Talk about how she want a new family member. So I watch Clef Joan and I'm going to November. Happy Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa and Christmas. I see you around a holiday. Have a nice trip, shit. On with the mission, but I'm not gonna forget you. Fuck being mad, I'm really happy that I met you. The only thing that scares me is being regretful. Before we can be so I'm on to the next one. Studio sessions, never for my love of the Pro Tools section. Thank the conductor, orchestra ended. When you tell my love story, I hope that you mention me. And that soundtrack, it's a documentary. When you tell a love story, I hope that you mention me. And that soundtrack, it's a documentary. Give yourselves a round of applause.